Hello and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here today with Rich and Coco, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Coco's ability to understand and respond to her obedience commands, the corrections and the motivations we give the dogs while we're working with them, and the training equipment we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he'll keep most of that leash folded neatly in his right hand, which leaves the left hand free to give a correction. The correction, if needed, is just a tug and release on the training collar, which is the second piece of equipment that we're using. You're going to want to keep that collar high up behind Coco's ears, and that will give you the most control over her while you're working her through her commands. You'll notice that Coco is seated nicely on Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. The first command that we will demonstrate for you today is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash, and the command is Coco heel.
Coco heel.
You're going to want to then take off walking, and Coco has been trained to walk nicely on your left at your pace, so there should be no lagging behind or pulling forward, and incorporated into the heel exercise is an automatic sit. So anytime you stop walking, she's been trained to sit nicely on your left. Now if she doesn't sit automatically, you're going to tell her no sit and give her a tug and release on that training collar. The same thing with the heeling. If she's pulling forward, you're going to tell her no heel and tug and release on that training collar. And we will go over a proper correction with you when you do pick her up. Nice automatic sit. Now we're going to show you the stay command. You're going to use the open flat of your left palm and the one-word firm command to stay. In the beginning, when you're practicing your sit stays, make them pretty short and make the distance between you not that far apart, but then build up her ability to stay for longer periods of time. When Rich returns back, he's going to walk all the way around her and then praise her. Very good job. And we'll run through the heel, the sit, and the stay again for you. Yeah, eventually the sit stay she should be able to hold for approximately 1 to 3 minutes. But in the beginning, I wouldn't try to make it that long. Just make it, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, and then build it up from there. This time Rich is going to call her in, and the command is Coco come. And she's going to sit nicely right in front. Perfectly done. And back to heel position. And we'll show that to you again. Open flat of your left palm, one-word firm command to stay.
Coco, come.
And there's the recall or the come on command, and she comes in and sits nicely right in front, and then back to heel position. Beautifully done. We're going to heel her out of that, and we're going to show you down from a heel position. You're going to take your left hand and drop it to the ground, and the one-word firm command to down. Now anytime you want to put Coco in the down position, you always have her seated first, and again it's your left hand straight down towards the ground, the one-word firm command to down. And Rich walks all the way back, and she remains lying down until she receives praise or another command. Perfectly done. Now the same thing applies with the down stay as with the sit stay. Make her down stay short in the beginning. You might even have to stand directly in front of her to keep her from getting up, and then build it up from there. This time Rich will call her back in.
Coco, come.
Command is Coco come. We've trained her to come in and sit in front of you. That prevents her from coming in and jumping up on you. And then back to heel position. Beautifully done. The last command we're going to set up here is down from a distance. When you're practicing down from a distance, you leave Coco in a sit stay.
Stay.
And then this time Rich will give her the down command from the end of the training leash.
Down.
Perfectly done. Very nice job. These are all the formal obedience commands that Coco has learned while she's been at school with us. It's been such a pleasure having her. She's been a great student and has really come a long way. And we ask that you call and keep us posted on how she's doing when she's back home, and schedule a follow-up lesson if need be. And we thank you so much for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company as your personal dog trainer.